right, man. Um, Last week y'all accused me of cheating, and I think
You
Sean
did.
Tanner is cheating this week.
Yeah,
I
sure
explain
am.
it later, doing after this. I was like, bro, what are you doing?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what we doing now.
See?
I was like, I got you.
See? All right, man. So let's get it going. This is Lupe Fiasco versus Show Baraka. This is I ain't gonna say the best of. Well, it's kind of, well, I guess it is. Sean has picked and edit.
Yeah, I want you messing with my clips. I want you messing with my clips. You cheating this time, I'm gonna be ready.
I had nothing to do with nothing. I only dealt with Show Baraka stuff and how I got Show Baraka stuff. Okay, so we did the. I'm just letting people clear. You know how they have this is Show Baraka. I didn't even use that. I used Show Baraka's own personal Show Baraka jukebox that you can go follow on Spotify. That he picked his own songs. So I used those songs. I'm saying, okay, these are the songs that he liked, his features, his personal songs, and then also collaborations and stuff like that. So yeah, man. So let's get this thing going. So the views and opinions of the Trackstar universe and Wade are not the views and opinions of the artist, the label, producer, and others. If you feel offended by this, please press stop now. If you're a person on this Christian artist, this ain't your cup of tea. We got some noteworthies, topics, interviews. You saw the dope interview we just did. We got some more of those you can go check out. We're not copying any other battle format. We've been doing this since the 2000s. Show Baraka is not the Christian version of anybody. It's just a bit. All right, so here we go. Sean, how you want to start this off, sir?
All right, here we go. Lupe Fiasco.
Yo, Sean hype.
Yeah. Hey, because I'm tired of doing all these young little disses, and I'm tired of them. So he was like, "Yo, who you want to do?" I was like, "Let's do people that are like good." You know what I mean? Like I know they ain't got like stuff out recent. You know, that's the hard part is a lot of people haven't put out stuff recent, but we got to do a proper Lupe, man. He's too good to be ignored. Let's start with Daydreaming.
Crackheads beg and about the lower leg. There's crooked police that's stationed at the knees, and they do drive-bys like up and down the thighs. And there's a car chase going on at the waist. Keep a vest on my chest. I'm sitting in my room as I'm looking out the face. Something to write about. I still got some damage from fighting the White House. Just a daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers. For a couple of hours. On a beautiful day.
What you got?
All right, man. That was Daydream. All right. So, I was like, okay, Sean, I see what you're doing, sir. So I said, you know what? Show Baraka was in a group called High Society after hearing that track. And I was like, let me play this Winner Circle real quick. Let's go.
We got that living water, homie. We got nice flows. We multiracial with more changes than Mike Snows. Y'all just some skeletons who be wearing nice clothes. Hockey players who chase ice with no goals. Lost souls, got the dollars and still covered. A bunch of nonsense rappers with big budgets. We on our Kobe grind 24 every day. Y'all need to be like Michael Jordan and fade away. We didn't sell it. Walking in that blind faith, unstoppable, homie. But this could be a training day. What did Queen say? We are the champions.
Come on, son. Come on, son.
Winner Circle.
Come on,
Show
son.
Baraka.
Wait-o, what you got?
I'm on Show Baraka on that one. The Lupe was tough, but I'm just telling you what it is. I'm on especially if we just judging it as just a song and the vibe and the way it made me feel. I'm going with Show.
Miracle.
I'm going with Show.
I really appreciated the vocals. I think the vocals made the track for me for Lupe. But I loved the beat, the like production in the back for Show. So I guess I'll go with Show.
It sounded good. It was a good pick. But I still think Daydream has a vibe that I don't know. It just sounds more like a single to me than what I heard from Show. So I got Lupe. What you got, Jeremiah?
And this is why I think Sean cheated, because Sean knows the strength in a song is the hook, and he did that to me this time. Knowing we've been doing line for line for years when we do verses for rappers, but hey, that's just
his song.
Okay, so but I do like Winner Circle though. The beat is hot. The beat is fire. Daydream is dope too. So this is a hard one for me. Doing the matchup, so I was like, ooh, this is gonna be hard. I am going to say I'll give it to Winner Circle by an edge. All
right. I mean, the chat is with you though. Jeremiah, the chat is with you.
They going for show?
Overwhelmingly 72%. Sean, I'm just saying.
Oh, we got some money. This is the first person that ever.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Lupe got some money for us.
Oh man. Okay. All right. You ready for the next one? Because that's clear.
All right, so that round went to Show. It puts him on the board 1-0. So here we go. Round 2. You want me to start off?
Some people are show biased. You know what I mean?
Hold up. Cool. Somebody in the chat said, "Tell y'all now, all my voting is going to be Show."
How am I supposed to beat that?
Dude never heard a song from him and don't even care.
Oh my gosh!
Come on, son.
Jesus.
Come on.
Wait, how am I supposed to beat that? You know what I'm saying?
You can't beat that.
Let me go first this time.
There's some banked in votes already. That's all
I'm gonna go first.
It's all good.
You ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, I'm going first this time. This is Show Baraka. Higher Love.
Hey.
When the waves get to rockin' the boat, we walk on water like he taught us to float. I got these scriptures to quote, and when it seems like your boy can't cope, I got a team tight like 3-strand rope. It ain't easily broke. The mountain in front may seem unclimbable, but after his work on the cross, it would seem irresponsible if we threw in the towel because of life's small obstacles. Yeah, we know a God who makes the unlikely possible. This phenomenal love and holiness ain't optional, so the world looks at us like we're so illogical. Keep our faith in the word to be a godly influence. If you really want to.
Higher Love. Shantana, what you doing?
All right. Okay. I'm gonna go Kick Push.
He knew he couldn't down it, couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip, he landed. Labeled a misfit, a bandit. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And the way he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go.
What you got?
All right, I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is painful for me to do this. Painful for me to do this. Painful. The first time I met Show Baraka, he brought me down to interview him at the release party for the project that Higher Love was on. So that song brings back a whole lot of nostalgia and all of that, but I gotta go with Kick Push.
Thank you.
It's just, I mean, listen, man, it is a better song, and Show is my man. That's my dude. Like, I love me some Show, but Kick Push that's a superior song.
Okay.
Prophet Josiah says, so we doing hooks now? Exactly.
We doing the best part of the song. It's always been. When we first did this, I wasn't like, let me play Truce verse. I was just like, I'm playing the joint.
Yeah, you was.
We playing joints. That's what we do. Miracle, what you got?
Dang,
love Show, but I'm going with Kick Push.
Kick Push. Yeah, Kick Push is special, man. Like, that's the one. That's the one. The Daydream song was big, but that was the one.
Now, can I say this, though? Mm-hmm. If you would have played Ali, and it was Ali versus Kick Push,
you'd have been in trouble.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
Okay. All right, what you got, Jeremiah?
Dang. What Miracle said, Kick Push.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Lupe had Andy Mineo skateboarding now.
That's true. I have to say Kick Push, even without the hook. I just think that song is amazing.
Yeah,
it's an amazing song. Higher Love is good too.
Yeah, I'm just including the hook for the young people that don't know the history. They may have heard that part. You know what I mean? They'll be like, oh yeah, that one.
Whatever,
you
man. Whatever.
It's all his voice.
Lupe online. Sean, what you got?
I got Lupe, man.
Lupe.
Yeah. You didn't even have to ask that. You knew.
I knew. I just wanted.
You knew that. You knew where that was going.
All right. So online they got Lupe too. All right, here we go. That is 1-1. We going into round 3. Sean, start us off, man.
All right, this is my favorite Lupe song. It's not like a song, like it don't have a hook, but it's one of the best lyrical performances I've heard. Mural.
Are we apps or are we bodies filled with apparitions? Operating applications stuck inside an Apple prison. Chicken hacking download updates that lack religion. Or are we more than soil tainting? Disloyal changelings preoccupied with boy and goyle chasing and foiling others royal saintings. I sit back and watch the world through eye holes in my oil paintings. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Unless you Virgin Mary, nothing do it but to trust. Believe all that. Unless you judge, life is not a dictionary. It's a thesaurus.
Mural.
Okay.
What you got for that, Jeremiah?
I listened and I was going through stuff, and I came upon the narrative by Sho Baraka, and I was like, let me try this. Excellence. 2017. Let's go.
Knowledge with shit. Smart and cold, that's a college degree. Excellent, like building strong families through years of oppression. There is no recession when all you know is the Great Depression. Reading Phyllis Wheatley, I'm trying to avoid the greedy. Mother Teresa in sneakers, trying to serve the needy. Yeah, cool in school, fam, you into skeeky. New school educators, the hottie into beady. Focus like Moses, but I'm feeling ill-equipped. I'm praying for a ride and a Red Sea to split. A crew to hold me up and a pharaoh to beef with.
Okay.
Excellence.
I'm going with excellence.
2017. Oh!
I'm going with excellence.
Oh, okay.
It's tough.
Why are you going with excellence?
I think there were subtle bars that everybody didn't even get. Like him shouting his brother out to be on your belay. Like, I just, you know what I mean? It's like, I feel like.
At two, wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this. I think, like that was just a perfect display of Sho's brilliance as an artist. Yeah. Like he always has a lot of subtleties, and like that's like one of the definitive Sho songs, just him lyrically, So, yeah, I mean Lupe's song was dope. Don't get me wrong, it was a tough call, but the Sho song moved me a little bit more. The lyrics in it.
Miracle.
I second that.
Oh, excellent.
Okay. Man, we got two of the best DJs in the world on this one show right now. I mean, y'all are good. Jeremiah, that was because I'm like, how I feel about Mural. And Mural is one where it's such a long verbal assault that I was trying to like, what piece of this am I gonna pick? It's like a 5-minute long just rapid assault. I will say, based on what I normally use to judge line for lines, it's not just your rapidy raps. It's the whole song. And that song sounded really good from Sho. So I'm going to have to toss this one because
wow.
I like
that's your favorite Lupe song.
I like Mural better. I like Mural better. But if I was going to pick a song for the radio way, though, that would it would talk,
I don't care how you explain it. This is a moment right here, bro. Wow.
I love Sho. I mean, and Jeremiah did a great job finding something that would make me go, okay.
Wow.
Okay. That's a toss for me.
Wow.
Jeremiah, what you got?
Man, listen. I might clip this when this is over. I'm going on y'all's YouTube and clipping this.
No, you did good, man. I'll explain more later. But go ahead, Jeremiah.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with Sho, even though I like the part of Mural when he first starts off. Like when he first starts off the record and he just starts going. And I thought you was gonna put some of that part in. So
it's like it's so many. I actually have 5 different clips, and I was like, okay, which one of these is the best one? And he did. I'm a flow person, so I liked his flow in that section the most. So I picked that. Yeah.
So, well, with that being said, Sho Baraka had taken that round.
He took it.
So now it is 2-1 Sho, and I will start off with Sho this time. This song is entitled Devil. Here we go.
Have mercy on his soul. He hates diamonds and gold, but he does love stones. And plus I see him running after me. He claimed that the devil helped me create the masterpiece. It sounds like they want me to apologize for getting off the boat and being colonized.
Well, my man, thank you for the favor. I'll try loving this dude who hates being my neighbor. They wanna label me insane cause they gave me a canvas, but I'm sketching out the frame, bruh. Well, we should be building up a fellowship instead of building, he tears it down.
All right. What up, Sean?
Okay. I see you. That's good. I'm going to go with one of Lupe's classic songs, Dumb It Down.
My snowball is a tuba, looter, ruler around these seas. West side beside him, west side beside him. Chest high and rising, almost touching the knees of stewardess and the pilot. Lucky they make you fly with personal floating devices, tricks falling out of my sleeves. David Blaine, make your brain, you make a boat. I make a plane, then I pull the plug and I make it drain until I feel like flowing and filling it up again. West side,
good in me to sleep and dumb it down. That's why you ain't popping in the street looking some hell. You ain't winning no war.
Featuring Gemstones, our very own.
Right.
What you got?
I'm going with Dumb It Down on that.
Yeah.
I think, man, just man, he had like 3 different flows. Like I'm always you always get me when you switching flows mid verse.
Yeah,
that to me is always a sign of a superior MC.
That's
like,
that Biggie influence.
Level.
Yeah. Miracle.
You know who does that today though is Lil Baby. He does that a lot.
He does.
Yeah.
I'll give it to him. He does. Miracle, what you got?
So I loved the show song. I loved what he was saying and like just like the subtleties, like the subtle messages. They were powerful. But the way Lupe was like rapping with the beat, it just felt like instrumentation to me, like the way it was going. So I'm gonna go with Lupe on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just think Lupe basically addressing kind of his rap in the game at that point where it's like, man, everything you say is so complicated and this and that. And his verses were still complicated as a mug. But then to bring the hook to say, I know what y'all saying about me. Okay. All right. Let's dumb it down for the people who just want to hear, beats and jibber jabber on top. He's just so good at the extended metaphor. That's Lupe's gift. It's like some people are good at metaphors. They throw punchlines in verses. He can stretch a metaphor across an entire song. And you look back and you're like, oh, wow, he was talking about something totally different this whole time. He's talking about a robot or a giant or a boat or whatever. He's talking about something he's talking about Chicago. He's talking about something totally different. And he's a genius at that. So I got Lupe.
Lupe Fiasco. I'll probably go with Dumb It Down. I think hearing that song for the first time, I was like, I always thought Lupe was dope in general. So it never was like, yo, you know what I mean? Even from his Kanye feature was crazy. So, but when I heard this, I was like, this is going over my head, but it's dope in the hook part, like kind of opposite what Sean was just saying. But it's dope to be like, okay, so if y'all really want me to dumb it down, I'm going to get very intelligent on y'all. So y'all got to go understand what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? So, but I'll give it to Lupe Fiasco. Dumb it down.
Sweet 2-2.
Yeah.
Oh, snap.
Online too.
Here we go.
All right, Sean, go ahead, man.
Is it me?
Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna go, switch it up a little bit and let's go this way. I'm gonna go Sunshine.
Never met her before, but I think I like her like a metaphor. It's hard to get in the car we sit. From the intro, she rolled down the window just in case I was a schizo. I compliment her on the common sense. I'm calm, a little more confident. And then we lose consciousness. She says that I've been waiting for you, and I know you've been chasing me too. Since they kidnapped me from a castle, I've been thinking of you. I told a fire-breathing dragon he bet not harm me or be sorry when he meets my one.
What you got for that, bro?
Okay. Sunshine. You know what I mean? I'm going to say I'm about to play a song that a lot of people in Christian hip-hop was not doing before Show put this song out, honestly. A lot of people weren't doing.
I know where this is going. A lot of people
weren't doing these type of songs. Everybody was focusing on the text, Jesus, which we should be focused on.
Come on.
But nobody was talking about they woman in this record. And if they were, it was more underground. It wasn't mainstream Christian hip hop. We could be more. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Stepped in, God heal my heartache. And this is way past lust, no prom
No
date.
prom
And
date.
we could be a sweet aroma, Strange. And they can call us outcast, Andre. So my boys, yeah, catch me out falling.
Catch me out
you
falling.
on my team even when I ain't calling. You were patient with your boy in the worst case.
In the worst
I was like
case.
9/11, the worst date.
The worst
You've been
date.
running through my mind, first place. Those other girls stay weak like Thursday.
Like Thursday.
This is gentlemen's music, boys to men.
Boys to
I'm
men.
done with that players like.
Born again.
You are really doing your puppy.
Wow. Okay.
Y'all already know what I'm voting for.
Yeah, I see. We could be more. Miracle, what you got?
I'm gonna go with Show.
Show.
You know what gave a comp run to this, Sean? If you'd
What?
have picked it, Paris Tokyo.
I thought about
Let's
Paris
go deep in
Tokyo.
Paris.
You saw you.
Tokyo.
So here's the thing. Jeremiah can see when I'm working on this because we have the same Spotify account, and so he can see me when I'm playing songs and this and that. So I think he starts game planning based on what he see me going through. And this spot was one I swapped out so many times. I did what was the one that I was going back and forth with?
Hurt me so.
Hurt Me Soul.
Yeah.
It was a couple that I was gonna really mess you up and do the D1 remix and have the Christians all confused. But yeah, so we stuck with Sunshine, and I think I like Shows better. I'm gonna go Show. on this one.
Show.
What you got, Jeremiah?
I absolutely love Sunshine. I think it's one of those dopest records that you can just chill and just vibe to. But I'm gonna go with We Can Be More because that, like I said, that song,
He
like I said,
pioneered that.
is
Yeah.
other songs people have made, but Show, when he came out with that joint, people was like, "Oh, we could talk about our loved one. We could talk about all that." You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I say We Could Be More, man. Show Baraka online.
All right.
3-2.
3-2.
3-2.
How about JR on that hook though?
Yeah.
Boy,
Yeah.
you
Another
in
person that people don't know
Yeah,
nothing
we
about.
need to
Courtney
lift
Orlando now.
Mm-hmm.
He was dope. We got to do a line for line with his stuff, man. His joints was hard. His Metamorphosis album and Life in Stereo album, fire.
Yeah.
Fire albums. All right, Sean. This is round 6. This is the big one.
This is it.
You want to go first or me?
Nah, go ahead.
The setup is good. Fools go. Let's go.
Fashion, see my chains, Ralph Lauren and Air Hardy want my master's name. Washed by the father, stay clean. I can still be tight without skinny jeans. I got eternal swag, that's the new fashion. I see clearly now through my sunglasses. I know some sisters who stay shining. You can ask Pearl or ask Diamond. The real treasure I'm filled with. I know it's deep. I hope you can dig this.
Yeah, baby, that ain't never gonna last. That's just food. Yeah.
That ain't treasure. That's trash.
You must have worked on that last. You must have worked on that last sliding the hook in there. Okay, I see.
What did you got, sir?
So since you was playing games last week, I was like, okay, that's what we doing. Touch the Sky.
I'm trying to stop lying like I'm Mum, but I'm not lying when
so
I'm
we're
laying on the
features,
beat.
okay.
On guard, touche, Lupe, cool as the unthaw, but I still feel possessed as a gun charge. The color's correct as a star, and a fresh pair of steps and my best foreign car. So I represent the first. Now let me end my verse right where the horns are. Like, I gotta testify. Come up in the spot, looking extra fly. For the day you die, you gon' touch the sky. You gon' touch the sky, baby girl. Testify. Come up in the spot.
Touch the Sky.
Kanye.
That was his
That's
debut,
Kanye.
man. That was his debut.
No, but even though his
You
verse
played an
was
Earth, Wind, and
flawless.
Fire song last week, so I want to hear it. Touch the
And I
Sky.
ain't gonna lie. This is probably the hardest one for me.
Okay.
This is the hard. Both of those songs. I love both of those songs.
You can
I'm not gonna
toss.
take. I'm not gonna take the sucker way out and toss it though.
Suck away.
I'm not. I'm not gonna take the sucker way out and toss it. I'm gonna go with, because we're just now. Here's the thing: if we're just talking about the songs themselves, I'm going to Touch the Sky. But if we're just talking about their performances on those songs, I'm going with Show Baraka. I feel like his performance was just more memorable for me.
Okay. Miracle, what you got?
Wait a minute. So what are you going with?
I'm going with Show.
I
My
assumed
vote
the
is
second one because you said it last.
My vote is Show.
Okay,
My
okay.
vote is Show. I think "Touch the Sky" is a better song. I think it's a superior song.
You got both of these songs as a DJ sent to you on a mixtape. That's all you heard. Which one you playing?
Oh, I'm "Touch the Sky." "Touch the Sky" better song.
But you still
so you going with "Touch the Sky"?
I'm going with, but this
based
is
on his own criteria.
This is Show Baraka versus Lupe Fiasco line for line.
Yeah.
So I'm voting for Show because I like what Show did on A Fool's Gold better than what Lupe did on Touch the Sky. That's
okay. All right, Miracle.
I'm going with Lupe.
If Miracle go with Lupe, then it's over right there. That's it. It's over.
You're gonna run the table.
It's over.
Yeah, I like the Lupe song better. I think Lupe, that being his like debut to the world. I mean, it's definitely not his first song, but
yeah,
he just killed his spot, man. He killed his spot. He did a great job. Had super duper references. Lupin the Third. I remember hearing that and not knowing what he was talking about. And now Lupin is one of the biggest shows on Netflix. You know what I mean? Like he just was ahead of his time as far as like nerd culture. You know, he brought a lot of that into hip hop. So I got Lupe.
Y'all spending a lot of money on the secular people today.
Hey, they ain't really saved all the way, Jeremiah. That's what it is. That's why they need the track star. That's why they come here every week, man.
Well, go ahead and lie, Jeremiah. Go ahead and lie. Who you picking? Which is better?
Picking. Honestly, I feel like DJ Wade, honestly, because both of the songs are good, and I really like Touch the Sky. Touch the Sky is one of Kanye's favorites to me, and then Lupe kills his verse. Show does his thing on Fool's Gold, but I have to be honest, because we're honest here. Touch the Sky.
Wow.
Sean using a hook. All of a sudden, we putting the hooks in there now. All of a sudden,
I just did that because of what you did last week, playing a whole another artist song in the middle of the line for line. Had nothing to do with this. All right, what y'all got?
Online, we had a lot of super chats. We had like three super chats. So they added
Lupe.
on. So
it's a toss.
6. Yeah, Lupe online.
It's an overall toss.
Yep, 3-3. You want to do round 7 for the people since it's the lyrical miracle thing? Or just leave it like this?
I mean, hey, if y'all promise y'all gonna sign up for the official universe and get the shirt and everything, then I'll go ahead and do round 7. Y'all want to do 7 and this? Because how does this work for you, Jeremiah? In your mind, if it ends in a toss in 6, does 7 break the tie, or is it just bonus? It breaks the tie, right? Is he frozen?
I think so.
Oh God,
he froze. That boy like this.
I thought he was thinking. So
and he's back.
7 breaks the tie.
I thought
right?
it was y'all that froze. It's my internet. My bad.
7 is gonna break the tie.
Yeah, I always thought 7 was the tiebreaker, but it's close. If it's 3-3, if it's like 4-2, or like that, yeah, it's like okay, that don't really matter.
If it ends like 4-3, the 7 doesn't make it tied. It's just extra. Okay.
No, the 7th round. If it's a blowout, then it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
If it's
but
close, if it's like this decides.
This matters. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Then I would have paid more attention on this last. All right,
hey man, Crispy, that's not true, man. Stop spreading rumors like that. I have a nice Wi-Fi at my house. I am not on the McDonald's Wi-Fi. Stop spreading rumors.
All right, who you want to go first? Let's do it.
We'll let you go first, man.
All right, so let's do this. Originally, Jeremiah wanted to do food and liquor. Was it food and liquor versus something? You were trying to focus on that one album.
I was trying to do like just that one album, yeah.
Okay.
Because it's kind of a throwback for this week.
Right. So I went back and I said, let's do the cool.
I can held his baby daughter's picture. Right next to it, one of his men stuck a swisher. He had a notion as he laid there soaking. He saw that the latch was broken. He kicked his casket open and this life goes passing you by. It might go fast if you lie. You born, you live, then you die. Oh, if life goes passing you by, don't cry. If you're breaking the rules, making your moves, paying your dues. Chasing the cool.
All right, what you got for that?
All right, so that was the Cool by Lupe. When I heard Sean do this, I was like, bro, why are we doing hooks? You know what I'm saying? But since he want to play
so
that
I threw it
game,
in 7.
you know
I didn't think this was gonna be on the main one.
You know what I'm saying? So I went through the narrative again. One of the Show Baraka's dope albums, one of many of his dope albums, and I found this record. It's called Maybe Both, 1865. Here we go.
We just give away votes, make them Democrats earn it. Politicians don't care because they don't see a need. They won't care until we bleed on the same concrete. We burning down the neighborhoods where we live at. If we don't own it, well, let's do something to change that. It didn't change Watts, it ain't doing much now. Watch the philosophers argue while Rome burns down.
Bang, 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 bang. Reload the gun, they gon' do the same thing. Bang, 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 bang. Reload the gun, they gon' do the same thing.
Wait up.
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I ain't gonna lie. I think I'm gonna go with Show Baraka though. I think that just felt like a lot of his philosophy on the end campaign and all of that. I'm hearing that in there. Yeah, I just felt that a little more.
Miracle.
Nothing deep.
Yeah, I feel like that's a classic, at least for me, for Show. So yeah, can't deny it. I'm going Show on that one.
Yeah, this one I was going back and forth between the cool and the coolest. I think I like the coolest a little more. And I saw somebody say Superstar. I thought about Superstar. There's a ton of Lupe songs, but again, I thought we was gonna be in the privacy of family, and this round 7 would just be for fun. So I like the Show Baraka song better. I think it's a better song. So I got Show.
And I got Show too, which means
turn up.
With the devil meant for good.
Turn up. Come on.
Jesus always works.
Come
out,
on.
Man. Hallelujah.
Come on.
4
We need an organ right there.
Show, man. Show is so awesome, man. Like when they first got to Atlanta, Show really showed love to us. He came to my apartment.
Yeah.
He performed at Destinations. Like he really connected in deep, man. And he's one of the best we've ever had. Lyrically, conceptually, the way his brain works, the way he can see is amazing. And I'll say this for Jeremiah. Since the very first time we did this, I remember coming to Jeremiah when we first started this, and I was like, I ain't gonna say the 2 artists, but it's not popular anymore. But I was like, no way that dude is better than this dude. No way. And he proves it time and time again that our artists are, if not as good, better than a lot of what's out there. And the major difference is money. It's the push. Yeah. It's the zeitgeist. Yeah. It's not being in the culture, embedded in the culture. If our artists had that same shot, these artists they put out same quality music and better. So that's why Line for Line exists, is to prove that. Because you wouldn't think, oh, yo, Lupe is like this big super duper artist, you know what I mean? But when you put it up next to each other, you can't. There's no big difference like it used. There used to be a difference, but there's no big difference with our best artists and their best artists. What do you think, Wade?
Man, I agree with you, and I don't know if I've told y'all this before. I'm still mad I didn't come up with a concept for Line for Line. This is so genius. It is. I've been mad for years. Just never told y'all.
I was going to ask you, Wado, when you first heard us kind of coming up, right? What was your thoughts? Like, what were you thinking?
Well, I saw the potential. I mean, I think we were all super raw.
Yeah.
Back then, so it was like nothing was refined. We was just figuring it out. But I think you guys, once you kind of hit your stride in terms of like this, I think has been an essential part of y'all show. You know what I mean? And I think this established, I think also y'all's, what's the right way to say this? Investment in Christian rap culture and your knowledge of mainstream culture. You know what I mean? Like there's just an authority that has come with that. And so, you know, I mean, that was kind of my thing, was just like, I think once you guys started this, it was just like, boom, like it clicked. Like everybody has a thing for them. It's like, it clicks with your format. And so, you know.
But I would say you have legendary mixes that people still talk about, still love. So that's your niche. You are, people listen to your legendary interviews. So, you know what I mean? Yeah, man. It's some interviews that you've gotten that we like, man, we wish you'd got that interview. You know what I mean? Like, so
yeah, I remember
interviews. Yeah.
I remember being around family and they being like, you know, they turn on the radio and they're like, yeah, why aren't y'all like this Wado guy? Like this guy, when are y'all gonna be on the radio? Like he's all over the place. What y'all doing? So it's like, we've always been like, man, Wado's killing it, bro. Like we were just blessed to even be a part of the conversation. We were just on the outside looking in, like we want to help as much as we can. So the fact that we're even in the mix at all is a blessing, and that we can help the new ones coming out after us is a blessing. Like we never thought we would be that. Literally had 50 listeners max for first 6 years of our existence. We just did it. You know, we like, hey, God told us to do it, we're gonna do it.
And then thank God for the South. All I said, the South
yeah,
changed a lot, changed our lives.
That changed the game, yo.
Yeah, the South was that website changed everything, man. I mean, shout out to Z, shout out to
Trey Nine.
Trey Nine.
Yep.
That changed. I remember that email we got, and I was like, guys, we could put this on here. This is gonna be big, big, big. And he was like, well, let's do it. I was like, okay.
And all that goes to Jeremiah. All that goes to Jeremiah. Jeremiah was the one who came up with the concept for Line for Line. Jeremiah was the one that used to be on. Jeremiah.
I don't say that. I can't take credit for Line for Line.
Sean Blue. Yeah.
Sean Blue started. Sean Blue had the original verses. As Christian DJ,
yeah, he did.
Had the original verses when he did Canton Jones and R. Kelly, the original, and then he did T. Hattie and T-Pain.
I remember that. I remember
he had
that.
a DJ series called that. And when I saw that, I was like, wow, that's crazy. And then the day we was in the studio, we had 4 hours, and I was like, yo, I was like, this is better than
you
this.
You are nuts.
Yeah, and that's when it birthed. Yeah. But I would say that's a collaboration effort, bro. The way we're doing it now was what we originally did.
Yeah, this is how we
started.
See,
I think I'm gonna say this though. I always feel like this is one of those things that if you have friends who aren't believers or they just have never heard of Christian rap, this is an easy way to introduce them into the genre.
That was the goal.
Yeah,
and again, I just want to keep bigging up Jeremiah, man. He was the one who spent time in the message boards, putting the line for lines in the message boards. That's how we got discovered in the first place. That's how like Jeff Adams found us. The people from when we did Group One Crew, that was a big one. That was one of our first big ones. Was Group One Crew.
Group One Crew and Black Eyed Peas.
People love that one. So like,
hey, somebody say y'all got to get this Amy Grant versus Mariah Carey popping though.
Don't sleep on Amy Grant. That's
90s.
I grew up on that. But yeah, so again, like just being peers with you, bro. Like it's been a pleasure, man.
Yeah.
It's about to leave. It's same thing, man. It's same thing, man. Listen, sometimes I think about like, you know, artists and people that were a part of this when I first started and they're not, or they walked away from the faith and, you know, whatever. And man, I'm just thankful to still be doing something for the Lord. You know what I mean? Absolutely. So, you know, that's a blessing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, that is, man. And it shows a test of time. Even if you need to fall back for a moment and just like, you know, like, all right, God, you know, I know I've left this in good hands. I started something that other people could be like, point to, and, you know, they can keep going. You know what I'm saying? So I've always been, when you see radio shows on here, other radio shows, I would say this, my last thing to say, we know what it feels like to be like the new guys on the block. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and everybody like looking at you like, yo, okay, they knew. I don't know. They're not Wado. They're not Chicago. They're not, you know what I'm saying? All these other people, but we're different. But I just know what that feels like, and getting the love later. So when I see new shows pop up, and I'm online and I see it and I like him and we just conversate and I would bring him on a show, you know, that's not that Christian, the crew,
Christian
tastemakers,
fam.
Christian all these people is because I know what that journey feels like being alone and starting something and like trying to figure it out and like, God, what am I do? You told me to start this podcast. I don't know how to, and if we could just help people get on, man, that's what it's about. And Sean, I learned that from him. Like we've been doing that for years where we like helping the next person, because honestly, this is a family. Like we're a family of believers and we got to help the next person. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah. Hey, speaking of which, man, I just want to shout a few people out that just going to be a part of this situation on Sirius XM. Of course, my brother Trig, he's the owner of Holy Culture, has been owning it for about 10, 15 years now.
Yeah.
But this was his vision. But DJ Severe, DJ D-Light, Rain of Day is going to have a daily show on there. My brother Baradox will be on there. I mean, it's a lot of people, bro. Yeah. And the Fix, the Fix will be on mornings, 6 to 8. And so I'm just excited about this, man. I feel like this is the type of thing that I'm praying opens up more doors and more platforms like this for us to continue to promote the music as well. And so, weekend stuff, Pastor Phil Jackson will be on there. I mentioned King Movement, I Rock Jesus. I mean, that's another legend. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I'm excited. I'm excited for this. So not Monday, not Tuesday, not Wednesday, not Friday.
That's dope, man.
I didn't actually say the date, so I can't get in trouble. But
congratulations.
Yeah.
Miracle. Thanks for filling in for Ryan. We appreciate you.
No problem. Glad to be here.
Absolutely. All right, guys. We love y'all. Tune in next week. Who knows who's going to show up? You in the field with the track stars. Ryan Righteous, Sean Tanner, DJ Jeremiah. Let's go.
Thank you, both of y'all.